Hello YouTube, this is Chean and I'm back with another fantastic Team Toast battle, and I think it's been something like 7 months since we last talked to you guys. It's fantastic to be back, and that's right, we are back. Just before I get to the battle, which is coming up, I've got a few announcements to make. First of all, obviously, Team Toast is making a comeback. All 65 subs? I'm feeling 65. Most of you who are probably dormant are in for a treat, and hopefully we're going to pick up some more subs too. But before I get to the battle, and before I get to just talking about how awesome we are, we've got, unfortunately, a bit of a switch up with the roster. A lot of our other members that we had in the beginning have actually quit Pokemon entirely, so they're not around anymore. But we do have 3 of our original members coming back. That's myself, Chean, Fonzel, who some of you might know from his solo channel, Fonzel Will, which is actually doing really well. It passed Team Toast for subs, which is, well, we're going to come back and pass him. And Miker is coming back, and he's just picked up an R4, so at least some of the videos should have some pretty awesome quality on them. And finally, we've got a 4th member, and he's brand new. His name is Dark Overlord. If you've been following Fonzel on his own channel, you might have seen a couple battles against him. He's pretty awesome, and yeah, he's brand new to the whole narrating scene, and you're going to be seeing some videos from him. So that's pretty awesome. And finally, in terms of Gen 5, I know everyone's all abuzz about Gen 5, and obviously it's the new meta. You might be wondering what the deal with that is, because the battle you're about to see today is 4th Gen. We do all have Gen 5. None of us have learned the new meta yet. That's coming eventually. And so as soon as we can all figure out the new meta, we will absolutely be uploading Gen 5 battles, but for now, none of us know what we're doing, and you really don't want to see us getting our butts kicked repeatedly. So as soon as we figure out how to play Gen 5, we will be uploading videos from that. For the time being, there's going to be Gen 4. I'd give it, approximately a month for us to get our feet wet with the meta again. And then you'll absolutely be seeing some Gen 5, probably still some Gen 4, because I don't know about you guys, but we love Gen 4, and we'll definitely keep playing it as well. So that's it for updates. Let's meet the team.
My lead is Ian Mega, packing Focus Sash, Air Slash, Bug Buzz, Protect, and Hypnosis. It sleeps the enemy lead and then has enough special attack to do massive damage to whatever switches in. Next, I take a Banded Scissor with Technician for huge damage on Bullet Punch and the capacity to make some excellent plays with U-Turn, Superpower, and Pursuit. My next poke was Dragonite, packing Life Orb with Superpowered, Draco Media, Flamethrower, and Roost. In other words, it's a mixed attacker. It's an extremely good attacker. Unfortunately, in this game, it didn't do a whole lot of work, as you're about to see. Next, I took Dragon Dancing Gyarados, which is packing some pretty significant physical and special defensive bulk. It's got Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Stone Edge, and Taunt, preventing enemy setups and allowing it to do some incredible damage. Next, I take Hippowdon for the amazing bulky defensive wall, allowing me to get Stealth Rocks up later in the game, and some amazing survivability with Slack Off, as well as Skevin with Roar. And finally, my Revenge Killer, Porygon Z, packing Choice Scarf, obviously, Tri-Attack, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Dark Pulse. Alright, let's get to the battle. So my battle today was against a guy named Jamal. His link will definitely be in the description. He's got an account that he's fairly new to, but his videos look pretty solid. So, alright, he leads with an Infernape, and I lead with my Mega, as I've already explained. I go for the first Hypnosis, it misses. Then he goes for the Stone Edge, taking me down to my Sash. My second Hypnosis does hit, which is awesome. I go for the Air Slash and take out the Infernape. So I'm up 1 very early in the game, and I've got quite a few speed boosts. But I know Scissor's going to go for the Bullet Punch. I Protect anyway, just to see if it was going to do something clever, because I'm figuring it's banded, and I find out later that it is. I switch in my Hippowdon Norris because it can eat Bullet Punches all day. He gets the crit with the Bullet Punch, beginning a very hacksy game in general. I get the rocks up on the switch. Into his Gliscor, which I can't touch, but I decide I'm just going to Roar out because that's a fairly safe play. Unfortunately, he gets a second crit. My Roar misses, and Hippowdon is completely dead at this point. I just fodder him. So I send in my Gyarados, knowing that it can also wall his Gliscor and set up a free Dragon Dance on the switch into Blissey. I'm confused about this move because it essentially killed off his Blissey here. Because I've got a Dragon Dance up, and Gyarados plus Dragon Dance plus a Waterfall, which is Stab, is going to destroy a Blissey. I mean, I don't care how much health it has no defense. I get the crit, I don't think that mattered, I think it would have died anyways. So I'm looking pretty good with Gyarados at +1 attack and speed, and he switches in a Swampert. I immediately think, oh great, I have nothing to deal with this. I switch in Dragonite, thinking it'll probably go for a Stone Edge, which I know I can live, and it's Avalanche. And I'm just going, what? That doesn't make sense. It's a Specs Marshtomp, which I was Marshtomp Swampert, which I was not expecting at all. And I make a second huge misplay, sending in Yanmega, forgetting about the Sandstorm. Yanmega goes down and Swampert goes down, and I'm left sending in my Revenge Killer, who really can't deal with this. At this point, I'm praying for the Parahacks, and I get the Parahacks, which is huge. This definitely was a major piece of hacks in my favor. I mean, he has crit me several times, so maybe that's the hacks leveling itself out, but that allows Digimon to take out his Swampert, and which is fantastic. He sends in a Scizor. I was hoping he would Bullet Punch, but he does predict the switch and go for the Pursuit, taking out my Revenge Killer. At this point, I switch in my Scizor, and I go for the Superpower. He switches in his Gliscor to eat the Superpower like a boss. So I go into Gyarados to set up a free Dragon Dance, just like I did before, but he goes for the Fire Fang. He gets the burn. That is absolutely enormous. That cost me so much. At this point, I'm thinking it's GG. It's over. I can't do anything with that burn up. You'll see here, his Scizor locks himself into Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch does nothing to a bulky Gyarados like this. Gyarados could eat these Bullet Punches all day long, but with the burn, he's being taken down really quickly. I have to set up a second Dragon Dance in order to be in range to effectively 2-hit KO it. And the burn and the Bullet Punches and Sandstorm just take me down huge. I get up one Waterfall, and then die to Bullet Punch, Sandstorm, and burn. So Gyarados goes down. At this point, I just have Scizor, and I'm figuring that is basically good game. However, Scizor's Bullet Punches, my Scizor that is doing a ton, and he's still locked into Bullet Punch, which my Scizor, which does have a bit of bulk, can live pretty easily. But I'm still figuring it's good game. He sends in his Gliscor, and I go for the Bullet Punch, thinking, well, whatever. But the Bullet Punch takes it out. And I'm just going, oh my God, Scizor, you're such a beast. The Bullet Punch takes out the Gliscor, and he sends in a Dusknoir, and Bullet Punch is actually going to be a 2-hit KO on the Dusknoir, but he pain splits. However, at this point, I'm actually thinking I might win, which is amazing considering the amount of hacks I got against me and the amount of hacks he had. It was an incredibly hacksy game in general, but my Bullet Punch is going to take out the Dusknoir, making it GG for me by 69 HP. That is a fantastic game, Jamal. We are absolutely going to have a rematch sometime. I know you said you would like one, and hopefully that will be coming soon. So there were a few misplays on my part. I played like a bit of an idiot against the Swampert, but absolutely a great game. And that's it, guys. Team Toast is officially back. Comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, we're back, bitches.